I think it'd be great if you sung a song all by yourself. How about it, folks? Yeah? Well, you really want to?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what do you want to sing for us?
Well, if I told you what it was, you'd probably say it was controversial and you wouldn't let me do it.
Now,
probably.
wait a minute. I know what I said earlier, but this is your moment. If your song has a message, sing it. Now, does it have a message?
It certainly does have a message.
Go ahead and sing it.
There was a little man and he had a funny face, and everybody said behind his back.
Well, was that it?
Yep, I like to hit him hard and get out quick.
Tommy, that's a stupid song. I never heard of it. I don't know where you got it, but it's stupid.
Oh, yeah? Well,
Yeah, and if I say it's a stupid song, and if you like it, you're stupid.
Oh, yeah?
What's more, you're ignorant.
I'm not arguing about that. It's a song that I like. It's a song that I sing.
Wait a minute. You get an opportunity to say something. I give you the opportunity, and you say absolutely nothing. Just nothing.
Dickie, that song happens to be a song written by myself, about myself.
Oh, then that explains it.
That's right. I'm tired. You know what? People laugh at me. That's a song about me, about how people laugh behind my back and ridicule me. It tells of the agony of being ridiculed and laughed at.
Nobody laughs behind your back. You're exaggerating.
You laugh.
Nobody laughs behind his back.
You and Mom laugh behind.
That's not true.
How do you like it? How would you like someone laughing behind your back? You're certainly a strange, weird guy.
All right, stop it, Tommy, stop it.
Following you around behind your back.
That is awful.
And Mom and you did that. Always
Mom?
laugh.
What do you mean, me and Mom?
You and Mother.
Well, she's your mother, too.
I had no control over that.
That's sad.
Because my mom liked my brother best, and she never liked me.
Right,
Mom gave
This is not true.
Mom gave you... Mom liked you best.
No, all right.
Mom...
All right, just be quiet 1 minute.
Mom liked you best!
You lower your voice.
Mom liked you.
You want to know something?
What?
Mom did like me best. That's true.
I never knew she liked me.
Well, it's true, and you want to know why?
Why?
Because I happen to be an only child.
Touchy.
Tommy, it's touche. Can't you do anything right? Oh, touchy.
My mom gave my brother a dog, and I didn't get to have a dog more than anything in the world. I wanted to have a dog, a companion, but I didn't get to have a dog.
You know what? You had your own pet, a chicken.
Crummy chicken. No fun playing with a chicken.
Well, listen, I had
You never played with me? You never let me to go at any games?
I played with you.
Once every 7 or 8 months, my brother'd say, come on out in the backyard next to the chicken coop, and I'll let you smoke some crayons. You did so.
Well, I didn't think you'd actually smoke them. You think that's strange, you know? You remember when you were kids, you had bubble gum, and inside the wrappers there were baseball trading cards.
Yeah, my brother told me to trade the bubble gum and chew the baseball card. Yes, you did.
I know it, I did.
Everybody said, there goes that dumb Tommy Smothers with his mouth full of baseball cards and his teeth all colored from smoking Crayola.
Well, I don't know what...
And you never let me go on hikes.
I let you play with games.
You never let me play a game. My brother would go on hikes with his friends. They'd get on their bicycles, they'd take their dogs, and they'd all climb on their bicycles, and they'd say...
Right.
I never had a bicycle either! You had a bicycle!
You had a wagon.
Didn't have any wheels. Hard for that chicken to pull that way. The people there, they know the truth, and you gotta admit, you never let me go on hikes.
I didn't. That is the truth. I swear by it.
See?
Tommy didn't go on hikes, but the reason is he didn't have a dog. See, everybody...
Frank was a good hiker.
Tommy, Frank was the best hiking chicken I ever knew. I don't care how well he hiked, he wasn't a dog, was he? Now, we all know the place for a young boy and his dog is together. They're companions. They hike, they hunt, they go fishing, they do everything together. But where's the place for a boy and his chicken? It's in a crummy chicken coop. That's where it is. And that's where you should have kept your chicken, in a chicken coop and away from my dog.
My chicken killed his dog. 40-pound killer chicken. play, magic fingers. A lot of you probably noticed that I'm doing this opening song all by myself without my brother Dickie, because I usually have to do all my solo numbers with my brother Dickie, but tonight I've been given the opportunity to do this solo all by myself without my brother Dick. I would like to do something, a driving thing, a song of the Old West, a song of a gunslinger, a man who wandered into the desert.
For crying out loud, how long are you going to take to sing this song? I mean, I give you the solo spot. Do the solo spot. Don't give a whole dissertation.
You talk like a fascist.
Give me a chance. I gave you a chance. You've been on for about 2.5 minutes. You're going to sing. Are you sing or don't you sing? Are you a singer or a talker?
I was going to do
What are you? Yes or no?
I'm going to do the...
What are you going to do?
Well, see, when I'm getting ready to do the opening thing,
I know
was just doing a setup.
Don't get ready. You don't need a setup. They know who you are. So get it over quick so that people won't turn to some other show. Just do your song right now. Don't blow it or you're off.
That he was fast, I can't deny. At 50 yards, he'd hit a fly. Ringo. We met at last, my knees were shaken. I faced the man who had never been taken. Ringo. And when I started my lightning draw, casual like he lifted a paw, smothered a yawn and gave his lips a lickin', dropped his gun, said, "Man, I'm chicken." Ringo. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Were you out going to the bathroom or something?
I was over
Did my number. If you're not going to come in, you're not going to have a chance to do it again.
Listen, this is the thing. I'm out there looking on the monitor, watching my brother in his crowning glory. He's up there singing a song, a Western epic, and I was so proud of you, Tom. I was standing back there with the people. They had smiles. You would not believe the smiles. And the pride, the knowing that they were here on a special moment.
Oh, I'm humble about this.
And then they heard you sing a song of the West. And when you came out with I'm Chicken, that blew the whole thing. It just shows that you are not even qualified to be on the show singing a solo. You come out looking like a man with hair on his lip, a mustache. You've got hair in your head, slightly thinning. Forget the slightly. And you're out here. And you act like a man, and you
don't
look like a man,
ever,
act like a child.
Don't ever attack my mustache. You act like you can attack a person's mustache.
Do you have a mustache on?
Do
you have a mustache? Yes, you do. And if I attack you, I attack your mustache. I attack your eyebrows. I attack everything on you because you don't deserve to wear a mustache.
I do so.
In the whole history of mustaches, Tommy, great men have worn mustaches, and you have to uphold that tradition. And you come up here and you make a mockery. No, you make a mockery of the hair on your lip. That's what you do. I'm sorry, Tommy, but I've watched you for many, many months, ever since you've grown a mustache, and I thought, aha, my brother is going to change. He's becoming a man. He's past puberty. He's growing his hair.
I don't even.
And I said, this is going to be a changed person, and the hair grew, and my hopes grew. And then, when you reached maturity, the mustache stopped, and you trimmed it, and it looked beautiful and full. Your mind, I found out tonight, your mind is still empty. Empty. It's a vacuum. And I'm going to do this, and I hate to do it. I hoped I didn't have to do this, Tommy. Attention. Guitar. All right. This is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you.
No, it's not. Please, Dickie,
Are you ready?
Give me.
Are you ready? Yes, ladies and gentlemen. to apologize for my brother Tommy. It's just that he's obviously not ready to live up to the challenge of a mustache. The great mustaches of history have been worn by men of courage, vision, integrity, purpose, and vitality. Men like Theodore Roosevelt, Albert Schweitzer.
Right, and Thomas Bolin Smothers III.
No, and not Where did you get that?
I'm a man of integrity and wisdom, and I grow a mustache just like that.
You are not ready for a mustache. I told you, you're not ready.
I am
You're
too,
not.
Dickie. Please let me wear my mustache. I'm naked without a My upper lip cries out for hair.
Tommy, come on, I'm your brother and I love you. And if I thought you were ready for a mustache, I'd give it to you in a minute.
I like you. Let me hold it.
No.
Please.
What do you mean hold it? You'll put it on, Tommy.
No, I won't.
And you're not ready. You've got to build to this. You're not ready. You've got to work, get a solid foundation, and work up to manhood.
Just please let me hold it.
You promise you won't wear it? Promise you won't wear this until I tell you?
You're my brother. You know I wouldn't do anything like that. You told me not to wear it.
Okay.
And I won't wear it.
I trust you.
You're darn right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen. I said, where's your mustache?
I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, my brother Tom has demonstrated beyond the shadow of a doubt that he has great immaturity, has tremendous chalice, and his total lack of qualification to wear the symbol of manhood is obvious. He cannot wear the noble mustache, and I'm sorry that I had to do this at this time, at the start of the show. I'm sorry. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening.
Wait a minute. I'm too tired to go on with the show.
Tommy, we just started. What are you tired
Everything.
about?
I'm tired of Hollywood. I'm tired of rehearsals. I'm
no,
tired of
come on,
show
come-
business.
come
The
on,
whole thing
Tommy.
has just
You
exhausted
can't
me. I'm
be
too
that
tired.
tired. You're young, you're vital, you're healthy.
I'm tired of being healthy.
Oh.
I'm tired.
That really makes. Would you rather be old? Huh?
That'd be pretty great. Then I could retire because
Oh, that's
I've had
great.
it.
That's right. Gee, you could retire. You could lie around all day. You could no work, no worries,
Yeah.
no parties, no girls, just fond memories. I envy you, Tommy.
Let's get on with the show, huh?
Now wait a minute. I thought you wanted to retire. What's the matter?
Not until I've knocked off a few more good memories. Ladies and gentlemen, I have an important announcement before we get into the show. I'd like to make this announcement now because I'm very excited about it. Tomorrow morning, all across the country and all the supermarkets and toy stores, there'll be Smothers Brothers coloring books on sale with all those pictures inside that you didn't get to see on the show, and you can color them blue or whatever color you want. And they're at a good price. They'll be right next to the life-size Tommy Smothers stuttering put-on doll.
No, wait a minute.
And at Easter, if you forgot, an Easter present, there's a lock of the Smothers Brothers hair, and you better hurry because it's going
Now
fast.
hold it, Tommy. None of these things are coming out. What are you talking
Just
about?
be quiet, Dickie. Just a second. Also, we'll be selling some Smothers Brothers T-shirts. Now, these are little special things for the kiddies. They're a good price, too. T-shirts with Mom Always Liked You Best and blazoned across the front in colorful letters, and on the back, oh, yeah.
Now, wait a
That's
minute.
something
Tommy,
I'd like to get a hold of, I'm sure.
You cannot take our name and exploit it like that.
Good idea.
What?
We'll go into the exploit-imploit business. We'll send that across. There'll be pet stores. Pet stores all across will be carrying the famous Tommy Smothers pet chicken. Remember the one where he said, "Do you really have a chicken?" Well, it's for sale, and your kids can have it. And if you don't like it, you can eat it. And I'll tell you one thing, Dickie. I mean this sincerely. We'll only endorse things that we really believe in.
Well, that's good. I was worried
Like
for a
aluminum siding, paint, gypsum, concrete
second.
wallpaper,
Now, wait a
and
minute.
gravel
Will you
pits.
just tell me why you're doing all of this stuff?
Money, money, money. That's where it's at, Dickie, money.
No, come
So
on.
I have time to study and philosophize about life, see?
Oh,
so
well,
I can
that's-
understand where the
okay.
truth is.
That's better.
And get dressed up and rent things to older people and make a big profit on it.
Now,
Because
wait.
money is a thing in life.
Tommy, money is not all
Money
that
is the-
important, Tommy. Listen, the important things in life you cannot buy with money. You cannot buy love and humility and compassion You can't buy any of those
You
things.
say money is not important.
No, it's
Then how
not.
come people steal and cheat and lie to each other for money if it's not that important? If it was, are you kidding? If those things that you say were so important, things like, stick 'em up. Fill up this bag with human warmth and love. You never see that, do you?
No.
See?
Tommy,
Because that doesn't happen because money is important.
It is not. It's important to you because you've shown your true colors, Mr. Green Jeans. That's
Green jeans. Smothers Brothers green jeans. Sell them down at Sears.
All right, that's enough,
a
Tommy. I wouldn't mind if you'd make a big fool out of yourself with this commercial stuff, but you drag my name into this. You're so hypocritical. Every week you've come out here for years. Tommy comes out and says, peace and love. I
That's
believe
the
in
truth.
peace.
I believe
peace
it.
and love.
I do believe in
right, so
peace
piece
and-
of the action because you love money, that's all. I'd say we got to be thankful, Tom Smothers. I'm fortunate to know there are some people in this world that cannot be bought at any price. You're a hypocritical, money-grabbing, materialistic, dangerous fanatic who's shown a psychotic, perverted attitudes toward life and a ridiculous, lustful desire for money, money, money.
You take that back.
No, you're a sellout.
You take that back.
Tommy, I don't take back things that I mean.
You're my brother, so you better take it back.
No,
You can't talk to a brother like that.
you are absolutely insulting and ridiculous.
Take it back.
No,
Take it back for $1.
no,
How about $10?
no, Tommy.
$100?
I said stop it. You're insulting me.
$100 and my oldest kid. He can work on your car, save you
No.
money. $10,000.
Forget it, man. Just forget
Park
that.
Place and Reading.
No,
Railroad.
no.
Take it back. You take it back.
I told you I don't take back anything.
$100,000?
It's a deal.
We have a really special show for tonight. Don't you think so, Tom?
A scary show.
Well, it is scary, yeah.
It's a scary show.
You know, I really like doing the scary things. It reminds me of when Tommy and I were little kids and we used to go camping, and when it was after the campfire went out, we would try to scare each other, telling the scariest stories, Edgar Allan Poe, mysteries, blood and guts.
Those are stories, though.
But they sure scared us.
We ought to talk about something that's really. You want to talk about something that's really. You want to talk about something that's really scary.
Well, like what?
Well, okay.
Like what?
Okay. Okay.
When you're a kid, that's scary.
But I'll tell you something really scary. I dreamed out a nightmare last night, and it was.
Well, now that's really scary. That's a scary. You dreamed you had a nightmare?
I dreamed out a nightmare last night. I dreamed.
You dreamed?
I dreamed that there was all these men walking around this pale skin and these bulging eyes and scaly skin like zombies, and they kept moving around. And they started
Who was it?
moving.
Who was it?
The Congress. And then the Congress. Just for some reason in my dream, this nightmare, the Congress turned into the Senate, and the Senate started standing up. They started standing. I thought they were gonna do something. Actually gonna do something. And I got so scared. And I started running in my dreams. I started running around the room
just calm
looking
down
for.
a little bit.
Look, I was frightened because they were gonna do something. Then I ran to a cabinet to hide.
You hide in the cabinet. Did you get
To
it?
hide. And when it was a real cabinet, and I swung open the cabinet, and out jumped this horrible thing. It was an awful thing, and it said to me, it said, "Do you know what I am?" In a voice like that, said, "Do you know what I am?" And it kept going bigger.
What was it?
It got bigger. It got bigger.
What was it?
It was a national deficit. Are you kidding me?
That's terrible. Do you have any idea? Relax, Tom. You're going to blow a gasket. Do you have any idea what caused this nightmare? Did you have too much to eat right before you went to bed?
No, I watched too much television just before I went to bed. I've been watching our leaders each night on TV, the speeches they make every day. I wanna be like them, so join in with me, with the men who have nothing to say. Blah, 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 every day. Come on, Dickie. Blah, 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 blah. They're the men who have nothing to say.
rhetoric, rumors, tall tales, and lies.
But they're not scared. They'll be okay.
Cause just when they need it, amnesia sets in. They're the men who have nothing to say.
Come on now.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 every day. Blah, 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 blah. Mule Train. Mule Train. Come on, Mule. Clippity-clopping over hill and plain. Seems as though they'll never stop. Clippity-clop, clippity-clop, clippity-clippity, clippity-clippity, clippity-clopping along. Ho! Ha! There's a pug, a tobacco for a miner in Corona. There's a guitar for a cowboy way out in Arizona. There's a dress of calico for a pretty Navajo. Get along, you. Get along. Ha! 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 Come on, you. Ha! 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 Okay, picture that mule train coming down, Tom. Can you picture a mule train coming through Death Valley?
Yes.
You can picture that.
Yes.
It's a big wagon train, and each wagon's pulled by a team of 20 mules strong. They're sweating and they're struggling through the dusty roads in Death Valley under the hot summer Death Valley sun. Can you picture that?
Yes.
And who's driving the lead wagon? The wagon that's way out in front. Who's driving that wagon?
Ronald Reagan.
No, you're driving the wagon.
I'm driving the wagon.
Driving the wagon. You're the mule skinner.
I'm the
You're
mule
in Death Valley. And why do they call it Death Valley?
Because of Ronald Reagan.
No, they call it Death Valley because the sun could wipe you out.
So could Ronald Reagan.
Well, why don't Tom, why don't you just forget about Ronald Reagan?
I wish I could.
Listen, I've really got this great idea. I'm gonna play a joke on my brother. And see, I'm gonna stand out here. This is really funny. It's a joke I'll play to my brother. See, I'll be standing out here and I'll just be looking up in the air like I'm looking at something. And he'll come out and he'll come out and he'll wonder what I'm looking at, and I'll get him to look up, see? It's the old looking in the air gag. He'll fall for it like that. It's really funny.
Come on, Tommy, let's get on with the show. Lady, Tommy, what are you looking up for?
Oh, nothing. It's just...
Why are you looking up?
I just never mind. It's just...
Yeah, I know the old bit. He thinks I'm stupid, you know. He thinks his brother's stupid. He says, I'm gonna give him that old looking up in the air routine, right? And he looks up, I go, ha, 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 right? Come on, let's go on with the show.
Go ahead.
I got him. I stuck him right into the old looking up in the air bit. Boy, you sure fell for that one.
You know, I've been playing a game on my brother for the past couple of weeks. I've been telling him, you know, I've been standing here looking up, and then my brother comes out, I get him to look up, and he falls for it. He's a dummy, man. Every time that I say the looking up in the air gag, he just looks right up in the air like he doesn't even know. Tonight I'm gonna do a little different variation. See, when he comes out, I'm gonna make him look down. I'm gonna say, hey, there's some water on your front of you like that, and he'll look down, and then I go boom like that. It's the old looking down gag, as opposed to looking up gag. You fall for it. Hey, Dick, come on out.
Hi, Tommy. What you been doing?
Oh, I wanted to get on with the show.
Wasn't Joe South great?
Hey, you got a water spot right here on your...
Where?
Water spot right on your tie.
Huh.
No, dummy. down, look down. It's on the tide.
Wow, look at the water all over your tie.
Will you stop looking up and look down at this water spot? It's all over there. It's terrible. Oh, look at everybody's looking. What are you looking at?
The water.
What water?
For 2 weeks now, and this has really been sort of silly. For 2 weeks now, my brother's been trying to catch me with that old looking up in the air gag, you know, where the guy stands, looks up, and, you know, the other guy looks up, and he catches him and laughs. But he hasn't been able to do it. But watch this. He's so dumb and so stupid that I'll catch him this time. You watch. I'll stand here like this for a few minutes. He'll come along eventually, and watch this.
What are you looking at? Huh? I get it. The old looking up in the air gag, huh?
See, my brother's looking up in the air, and then when I come in, he thinks that I'll be stupid enough to look up in the air like he's looking up in the air, and then he'll say, "Ha! I tricked you." You fell for the old looking up in the air gag. You think, well, I'm not gonna fall for that old thing. It's the oldest gag in the world, the old looking up in the air gag. What are you looking at? What do you see?
Oh, it's a bird, Tommy. A big, sort of gray. It's a beautiful bird. Lovely bird.
You must think I'm some kind of a dope. My brother thinks I'm some kind of a dope. He's by telling me about there's some bird up there that he's looking at.
It shines in the sunlight. It's very lovely. Pretty bird.
What kind of bird is it? Is it a goony bird, maybe? Maybe it's a goony bird. Maybe it's a speckled bird. I know what it is. It's a dicky bird. That's what it is.
Ah, there it is. What's this bird? Oh, he's a pretty bird, Tommy. It's a messenger bird, and it's a message for you. So you didn't believe me?
Oh, the old introduction from the bird gag. One of the oldest ones in the world.
I'll sing an early blues number that I wrote when I was only 9 years old. This is my first attempt at the blues.
Okay.
It's a 13-bar blues.
13 bars?
I thought I was playing golf. I said 13 par, but there's no such thing as that either.
There's no such thing as 13 bars.
Yes,
Okay.
it's called the
right.
Bad Brother Blues. It's
I wanna
my
hear
first
this.
blues. Hit it, Nels.
Okay.
I don't like my brother. I don't like his hair. I don't like his knees or ears. I hate him everywhere. I don't like my brother. I don't like his chest. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't like my brother, 'cause Mom always liked my brother best.